on day 8 on my road to recovery from emotional eating. So today I wanted to obviously go over how my day went. It went actually really well. Only the last bit of dessert that I had after the dinner, I'm a little bit regretting because I had two little pieces of toast with some blackcurrant jam, and then I had some raisins and nuts, so I shouldn't have really had the raisins and nuts because it was a little bit too much. But our dinner was actually, I just had one wrap and one little sandwich, so it was quite good. Normally I would have two wraps, but that sometimes feels too much. So yeah, so I was quite good the way, we had dinner, but then yeah, I fancied something sweet, and then I ended up snacking on nuts, on a few nuts and raisins. So yeah, I should have probably not done nuts and raisins, but other than that, my day went really well. Snack wise, I only, ate natural whole foods, as in, fruit, and I had some dates as well, so that was well. Today was a really, really hot day, actually, for UK. Let me open the window as well because I'm really hot. It just feels so hot. And it's kind of nearly 9 o'clock, but it's still really warm outside and inside. So yeah, so I'm not complaining. I'm loving the weather. I hope it remains for a while so we enjoy summer finally. But yes, what I wanted to touch on today is, you might be thinking, well, I kind of keep on stepping back a step forward through the day, not snacking when I'm not hungry, leave gaps in between, but then I jeopardize everything at the last moment in the evening. And yes, evenings are a little bit of my Achilles heel. However, I'm here to say that no matter that I am still doing steps back sometimes, I have done the biggest step by awareness. Okay, so there's, they say there's this kind of measurement that 90% of change is actually awareness of what you're doing wrong or where something's going wrong. So I have done that. I am aware of my emotional eating, and I'm aware when I eat when I shouldn't have. So yeah, so that's the first step, because if you're not aware what you're doing wrong, you cannot then go and change it. So awareness is the first step, and it's the biggest step. Like I said, it's 90% of the result is actually the awareness first of all, catching yourself, and then 10% is new action, where you take new action to reinforce new healthier habit, for example. So yeah, so don't be harsh on yourself. You might have, step forward and then a little bit of a step back. However, as long as you stay aware of your patterns, of what you're doing, of emotional eating or whatever other unhealthy habits you're doing, that is a massive, massive step in the right direction, the awareness of it. And I have actually noticed on a couple of my pants that I would wear regularly, the waist is getting a little bit loose for me. So I was like, have they stretched, or actually have I lost weight? And I think I lost weight. I haven't weighed myself. I'm actually quite intrigued, so I might weigh myself after this. But I could tell on my waistband that I have lost weight because I have been really good through the day, as in doing raw till 4 most days now, where I eat just like a salad raw, and sometimes maybe I might have a slice of bread with it, which is not quite raw, but I only eat cooked food normally just in the evening for the last few weeks. So yeah, so doing raw till 4, and choosing healthier snacks and healthier food in general, has meant that my waistbands have actually loosened, which is a good thing. I mean, not a great thing because my pants are starting to fall off, or I need to, like, when I've got a belt, I need to like do it up a bit more. But yeah, the main thing is my body is finding a new natural, a new normal weight for itself. Because I know, because I'm quite tall. I'm 1 meter 79 centimeters, and my weight kind of fluctuates between about 162 or 160. Well, no, it's about 162 normally, about to 165, 66. So 66 is on my heavier side, and obviously 162, 161 is my normal kind of lower weight. So I think I'm on the lower weight right now. So I'm quite intrigued. I'll weigh myself, but it's not all about the figures on the scales. That's not so much that matters. What matters is that I'm feeling happier in the way I eat through the day, especially. Yes, in the evenings I still might stumble a little bit. I still might crave a little bit of a dessert and have it on top of food, which I shouldn't really, because I'm not hungry and I ate enough for dinner, ate good food, so I shouldn't need anything extra. And when I eat extra, then I feel a little bit fuller and a bit bloated, and the stomach is not feeling as comfortable. So yeah, but the the main thing is that I feel overall better in my body, in how it feels. I feel lighter, and like I said, my body is kind of reaching that more natural, normal, slimmer body as well. So yeah, so that's my kind of observations. Awareness is your biggest thing. So be grateful that you are aware, because that's the biggest step, and don't be discouraged if you have these little steps back, because awareness is your biggest step. So as long as you have that, as long as you understand and aware what you're doing, that you maybe shouldn't have eaten this, or how is emotional, how you're trying to eat away your emotions, for example, that it is emotional eating, noticing that in the first place, that's the biggest step towards the right direction, guys. So yeah, so give yourself a pat on the back. If you're still on the journey, if you're still going forward, it's day 8 for me. And so far it's going quite well overall. It's not perfect by any means, but I'm happy with the way it's progressing. And I'm definitely now stopping to think before eating something. Do I really want it? As in, am I hungry? Do I really need more food? Or is it something else that I'm trying to quell inside of me? Is it some kind of emotion? Is it some kind of uncomfortable feeling I'm trying to eat at instead, to eat instead of feeling the emotion. So yeah, so I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday evening, everybody, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow night.